He was born in the bayou.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and water like this.
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yeah.
He's high on life. And probably something else, too.
Oh, yeah.
And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Not even close.
Chilling.
He's the Ham Sammich guy.
Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now. Damn.
Just for the record, this entire conversation is going to be lip-synced by the Ham Sammich man. They recorded.
Okay.
Ham. What if we wanted to make the show perfect like that and pre-record everything like most other shows in radio these days?
I know.
But no, we do it live with no net. Never caring about being perfect a day in our lives.
Even actors have it really good. They can just take another take, you know? What do you get so excited about?
Hammer.
Wow, whoa, now see, man, I must say this morning, I'm always happy to go lucky, but last night I took a serious blow to the mind.
A blow to the mind is not the place, last I checked, where you want to be taking that situation. Now, why did he take a blow to the mind?
Because I accidentally dialed the wrong phone number, but then about 2 minutes later, I got a phone call back, and it was my girlfriend, and
Yeah, there are no wrong phone numbers in your world. Everything can be twisted, can be maneuvered, can be turned into something spectacular in your life and times. Right or wrong, Hammy?
Oh, that is so true.
You call the wrong Miss Lady, you just figure out how she's become the right Miss Lady for the particular night in question. Right or wrong?
Right, that's right also, but during the conversation was going so smooth, then towards the breaking of the ending of the conversation, it went something like, well, you know, I found somebody that likes me and that understands me a lot more better, and I kept asking her, well, is this a man or a female? Pops on the chart down, it's a female. So basically, to make a long story short...
The Hammy's turned another girl gay.
I lost my girlfriend to another woman.
Yes, the Ham Sandwich man has lost. I've heard that happen a lot more, obviously, these days than ever before, but I guess I never will have a woman, unless it's going to be my wife. I've never had a woman leave me, or even a woman that it's been a number of significant others she's had between me and what could be a turning of her ways. I've never had a girlfriend all of a sudden decide to take on a life of lesbianism. You know what I'm saying?
Come to you and say, you know what?
But it happens out there. It never happened to me, Terry.
Oh, that's because you're such the man.
That's
They
right.
go, hey.
I show them all the reasons why men can't be stopped.
You never even been with a woman who's...
Oh, no, I've been with a woman who may dabble in the bisexual, but this woman is clearly telling the Ham Sandwich man that she is with someone now that she considers more than just any old dabbling or experimenting in, what's going on between women on women. This is something serious. This is a relationship. This is some value that she's finding in a significant other being a woman. Right or wrong, Hammy?
Well, yeah, I guess I was putting a little pain on her, but my pain was I was just like talking to her, look, you smart, you know how to read, you know how to write, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful young lady. You didn't go through special education. You're not a handicapped person. Why don't you go get a job? You're not on welfare, food stamp, SSI, Social Security. You're not on none of that.
Listen to them all, yeah. I didn't know there were so many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Basically, I was trying to push her to go get a job.
Yeah.
Second of all,
what does this have to do with her being with a woman now?
Well, that's what I'm...
If she would get herself some food stamps, she would like men again?
Well, I'm just saying she don't get none of that, so therefore, during our relationship, the most I was trying to do was help her push herself to go forward as far as finding a job to maintain the situation. Now, another thing that we got into, as far as my car, I have a car, but I didn't want her to drive my car because I'd invested so much into my engine to where if she wrecked it, I have the insurance to where if I hit somebody, they are covered. I don't have, if she wrecked my car gets paid for also. So I didn't really want her to drive her car. And this other woman,
I thought pretty much in all Washington State, any insurance you get, your license.
Other things that I don't have.
You're insured for the car, not the.
But that still doesn't change the fact that we girlfriend and boyfriend.
For the person too. You can insure any car you drive.
Back on me like that.
So this woman that has come clean with the information that she is now no longer interested in men or you, she's interested in this particular woman that she's involved with. This is not the woman you had a child with, is it, Hammy?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, it's just another woman out there that you were taking more seriously than the average run-of-the-mill woman that you run through every other day.
Right, well, it just has the facts. 10 years with no woman on the prowl. Just let me give this a chance, you know what I'm saying? So basically, that's all I tried to do. I just tried to give it a chance, and it didn't even work out.
Wait, what's that about 10 years, no woman? What's that crap? I mean, you can't go 10 minutes with no... What do you mean?
A girlfriend?
You know, I haven't had a girlfriend in 10 years.
You haven't had a girlfriend in 10 years. I mean, okay. So
I've been busting them up like 90 going south for 10 years.
So you made it clear. You made it clear to this woman that you were heavily considering breaking this 10-year streak of no girlfriends and making her the girlfriend, and she responds by telling you that she's not interested in that because she would rather be with this other woman.
Correct. After 3 months of being in a relationship with me, so I'm just kind of just destroyed.
So you got dumped.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, and it's a low blow. Like I say, it's a hit to the mind, but it ain't nothing that I can't handle.
Is that what your mind is? So you finally allow yourself to get serious with someone after 10 years of being the most non-serious guy in the world, and this is the thanks you get.
Right. Correct. A low blow. You know, and no matter how I try to explain it to her.
Have you seen this other woman that she's now girlfriend with, or what?
Well, I throughout the 3 months, T-Man, I have seen her with a variety of females, and all the females that she has been hanging around, they look like men.
Do you have a number for her that we can call her and get a little bit more details on what makes this girl so special as it pertains to you, if we were to compare and contrast the pluses and minuses that you bring as opposed to this new girlfriend? Is there any way we can get in contact with her, or what?
Well, the only number at this time I have is the number that I accidentally called last night.
Yeah, well, how did that all tie into this? What does that mean?
Because I accidentally called a number that I had in my phone last night, but it was somebody that she was living with, well, I guess one of her friends. I guess I accidentally...
Oh, so she wouldn't have come clean with the fact that she's with this girlfriend on a serious basis if you hadn't called the girl that she was all getting serious with.
Right. Well, I don't even know if that's the girl she with, but that's the girl that she's living with right now.
Mm-hmm. Did she basically tell you not to bother her anymore? Is it like, does she want you to end all communication, or does she still have an ability to make time for you? And if so, are you interested in that on that level?
Well, T-Man, it was the thing that she's like, oh, I still love you. I still got feelings for you. And, you know, I still want to be with you.
Well, screw that. Am I still going to get the bus down or not? Are you still going to be able to break her off when you feel the need, or what?
Nah, not the way she was talking. Because remember this month I told you I had sex one time?
Yes.
Okay, I had sex one time in the month of January. It was with her.
And that's because you were trying to be a faithful boyfriend.
Right.
And this is the thanks you get. She goes dabbling in VJ with him trying to make it clear that he's a one-woman man. Right. He only had sex one time in January.
But 2 weeks later, after I busted up, T-Man,
yes.
I ended up seeing her, and, you know, I was hornier than the average man.
Oh, jeez.
And I asked her,
really?
like, can I get some?
Okay, just
right?
Yeah.
Guess what she told me?
What'd she tell you?
And this really made me sick in the stomach, T-Man.
I bet you it'll make me feel the same.
She told me that now she's practicing abstinence.
What?
Now, just for the record, what do you think the average man is as far as his horniness level? Where do you think he falls in? The average man, how horny is he? Because you said you were hornier than the average man. I want to make sure we're clear on your perception of what the average man feels as far as his horniness level.
Meaning that I was so horny, T-Man, to all the horniness was at the tip of the head.
Okay, yeah. But back to... makes perfect sense. Back to, you were hornier than the average man. How horny do you think the average man is?
Oh, T-Man, the average man is super duper horny. The reason why I say he's super duper horny because the average woman cannot see the man's penis inside his hand.
And if she could, what would she understand about what super duper horny is all about? What is the definition of super duper horny?
Meaning that you can pinch my nipples, you can suck on my neck.
Oh, gosh.
I'm rock hard.
Right.
I'm super duper rock hard.
Uh-huh.
And there's nothing that no one can do besides release the pressure or watch a porno or something.
Okay, so keep that in mind, ladies, especially ladies and gentlemen, especially ladies. The average man, according to the Ham Sandwich Man, is super duper horny, meaning that you could suck on his neck or feel
pinch his nipples.
Or pinch his nipples.
He likes
Grab his booty.
Grab his booty.
Rub on his side.
Rub on his sides.
And if you don't have no hair on his head, definitely, and I mean definitely, rub that man's head.
Rub that man's head, and he is good to go.
Man, that man is super duper good to go.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you this. Is this following person the good example of super duper horny, yes or no?
Hey, Hammy, have you gave her the Bone Ranger lately?
No.
Well, you might want to try to give her the Bone Ranger. Give her your deep body, freaky sex, lift the neck, eat the eyeball.
Okay. I know.
What's he doing?
Couldn't comprehend him, but that's my dog on the
Yeah,
phone.
story of John's life. Okay, Hammy, it's sorry. It's tough to hear that story. You were trying to settle down a bit, it seems, and it backfired on you.
So therefore, I'm just going to take it like I take it every other day.
Oh.
You know, just go for the gusto and
back to another 10 years, wilding out, all right?
back on the prowl.
There
For
you
real,
go.
though.
Yes, and you'll try again in 2019 to be somewhat faithful to some woman out there on some serious level, okay? You got another 10-year pass.
Well, T-Man, I take that back. Well, I'm going to go at a different approach this time. Maybe I may do this. Every girl that I do bust up between now and whatever,
yes.
I'm going to try to make that girl out my girlfriend. And if I have 3, 4, 5 girlfriends, it don't even matter no more. You know, I might just be saying this right now, but then something else may happen
All right,
later.
you might want to move to Saudi Arabia or Utah. Take your pick. Anyway, it's been lovely talking to you, Hammy, and we'll check in with you again soon. There he is. From a moment in time, he honestly considered and started following through with being serious and faithful to some lucky lady out there.
Oh, so lucky.
And look at the thanks he gets.
Yep.
The ham sandwich woman.
He was ready to make some lucky lady out there the ham sandwich woman, including the mayo.
And now, the man who tries not to spread any STD. All right. Even so, he's slept with every nook and cranny he could find. He'll close his eyes and poke anything with a hole.
Okay, yeah. Maybe if we force feed this to the listeners, Terry, they'll
Man of all ladies,
start to
man.
accept it.
Maybe.
Ham Sammich, man.
Now, to give you the abridged version of why this is happening, Terry,
Yes.
the guy who forever has been the voice of the ham sandwich opening,
Right. Yeah.
he was born in the bayou.
Right,
He
got
did-
you.
go
The voice
everything.
guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is no longer with our company.
Okay.
We don't have the rights to him anymore.
Oh.
And the potential of a lawsuit, if he found out his voice was still being used on the station, is in play.
Ah.
So
We had to revamp.
we had a revamp, whether they told me about it or not. They were revamping because, yeah, it's not a good season or climate or time in this world for lawsuits.
Right,
On top
right.
of everything else that's going on.
Right. So he's also part of the budget cut.
While I understand, I wish they would have just given me a heads up. Hey, you know, we're about to put this new ham sandwich opening in. Is that cool?
Right, right.
And what
That
am I
would've
going to
been
say?
nice.
Am I going to say no?
Sure. But no, you're right. I mean, at least give a buffer period.
They
so you can
explained
prepare.
the deal to me months ago that the guy who does the voice for Dumpy's Open and Ham Sandwiches Open and even Gay Phone Operators Open, even though gays are still in there, they must not have.
Oh, it's got to be next.
Obviously, it
Or
is.
they forgot.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we do have a new gay phone operator opening here that I wasn't aware of. Okay, let me just click this button right here. Oh, I thought you were going to give me something.
Without music.
Oh, that's right.
You can't do it without music?
You always,
I don't know
there's
people
always
do
a
without
lead
music.
in with music.
And now, the biggest red-headed flamer you could ever imagine.
It's like I like.
Sucking pole from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between. Or smoking? Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Well, you like fat and redhead, do you? We got just the guy for you.
Boy, if you didn't want to turn the station before, wait till it hits you now. I'm sure Gay is very flattered. Yes. Hammy.
Whoa.
Why are you up so early this morning, Ham Sandwich Man? Usually your typical call is more like 9 a.m., something in that kind of bracket. What's the story this morning? What's going on? What's got you all hyped?
Nah, I really be up in the morning, though. But,
Oh, I see. Your morning
this
jog,
one,
yes.
like I said yesterday, I was into some other things yesterday. And when I left this particular woman, I could see it in her eye that she knew I was gonna seal the deal with her today.
Mm-hmm.
So I was calling you because I know it's quicker to get your help to handle what I'm looking for.
So what are you asking for? What are you getting at? You have gone a nice long run without any kind of physical sexual contact. Am I right or am I wrong? Has that streak long since been broken? I remember you went the whole month of January without any sexual relations. What happened in February? Was that streak broken, yes or no?
Yes, the streak was broken.
It was.
In February, but it was a disappointment because...
Oh, so it doesn't count.
It was a disappointment to the most disappointment of all MFers.
Disappointments, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Due to the fact that the girl, she was very pretty, a little sexy little red bone.
Yeah.
Buster did what I had to do. Come to find out that she's gay.
Oh,
Yeah.
she don't like you.
Yeah. I hate when my sexy little red bones turn out to be gay right after I have sex with them, Terry.
Right.
That's always...
Now she's on the prowl looking for another woman.
All right, so let me see if I understand you right. You've had sex with one and only one woman so far in calendar year 2009, and now as a sexy little red bone that once the act of lovemaking was complete, she informed you that she was a lesbian. Am I getting this right or what?
Right, correct.
So that kind of cancels out the one partner he's had this year.
Well, I think I probably had more than one.
All right, well,
thinks he's not
that's what I was asking. You said you only had the one that said she was gay. So, okay, there's been others.
Right, maybe 3, but I can't quite remember.
Just putting together a 2009 hat trick, and that's what I wanted to know. All right, so what are you getting at this morning? What's the big headline of the morning? I'm confused.
The big headline of the morning, I have a female friend, T-Man,
Yes.
that has not been getting no dick. And
Oh,
Wow.
easy now. Easy. It's
Well,
a
they don't-
family show.
They don't open till
Smoke and
11.
pull.
They don't open till 11.
and she's looking for something very big, which, you know,
jeez.
I have told
And you
her...
want me to stop the show and come join you? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm asking you that we can hit the phone lines, and I'm looking for
Phone
a
lines,
man
yeah.
for my friend that at least got every speck of 9 to...
Okay. Wow. Why would he be so interested? What man?
And setting up the red bone, the lesbian.
I mean, are you surrendering to the fact that you aren't capable of giving this woman what she's asking for, and you, in a shameless fashion, are going on the airwaves soliciting some guy who's more endowed than you could ever be to come do the job that you're basically saying you're not capable of doing? Is that what it's come to? Is that where the Ham Sandwich Man is stooping right now? Am I hearing you right? Is one of the greatest American heroes that I have left resorting to this kind of tactic?
Ouch.
No, T-Man.
Or maybe he's hoping that if he sets up the red bone, because he did say he had sex with her, right? That maybe it'll turn into a little threesome type situation.
And he wants the big guy? Is that where this is all leading?
I don't get where this is going.
I don't know.
Y'all missing the whole point.
Oh,
Yeah, we
wow.
are missing the point. That is exactly what's happening here. We are missing the point, and I need to know what I am missing here.
Here you go. Yesterday evening, T-Man.
Yes.
I went to my female friend house.
I heard this part, yes.
I brung a homeboy with me.
It's like a rerun.
She came to the door. This is a totally different female in the month of March we're talking about. In the month of March, this is day 13, and I have had no sex this month. Real talk.
Okay, real talk. All right, now, that's another station. But anyway, is this the same girl that you had sex with back in January that then informed you, as soon as the act of lovemaking was complete, that she is not heterosexual?
No.
No, different girl. So get her out of my mind.
Right.
I don't need to have her in my head. I don't know why I do. Okay.
And then I ran across another girl that was the same way.
Ran across. We don't have the guy anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Even though it was
Wow.
Dumpy is going to sue.
Hey, you want to come across, dude?
And then I ran across another girl that
No,
was the same way
jaywalking.
last month.
Yes, what?
And I said, then I ran across another girl that was the same way last month.
Yeah, all right, I got this part. But what's happening here at the end of all this is you want us to put an all-points bulletin out on the airwaves for a really large man to come just sperm of the moment and join you in some freaky session of who knows what proportion. And I just don't know why you would be so inspired to do this for your female friend. It just doesn't seem... It seems very weird, Hammy. Amongst all the things that you've called through the years that have been oh so weird, this has us, stopped in our tracks here. Why are you so inspired to find this guy for this woman, as you claim is the case here?
Because when I go to her house, T-Man, all we do is watch pornos, and it's a house full of men, and no men really want to take on the job of busting her up. But one of my friends came over yesterday evening out of 5 men in the house, and he went in the bathroom and took a shower with her, busted her up.
Right.
She came back into the living room, and she gave another dude thumbs up that it was all good.
Yeah.
But in the process of all that, she still wants bigger.
Okay, so she left these guys feeling filled with shame because they did not do anything to come close to satisfy her, and now you just need some real cleanup hitter to come in, take her down.
There you go.
And shut her up once and for all. That's what you're looking for.
She hasn't seen the Magnum, dude.
Pasty Dave apparently is volunteering. We don't need to go to the phone lines because we got to save the phone lines for a Diva Day today, which is coming up in a matter of seconds. And doesn't Ham Sammich looking for a big wooded man just lead in perfectly to a Diva Day, Terry, or what? Let me tell you, what a segue.
I know I ain't got nothing this month, but I know if a man is watching a porno this morning, if he can get a hold of me, he no longer have to watch that porno this morning.
Still bizarre.
It is very bizarre.
What this
Hammy,
woman is looking for.
Why would you ever allow your mind to accept that you're waving the white flag, you can't do anything to satisfy this particular woman, and not only that, but you have to go to the extremes to go on this show and call out for some big, large man to come do what you are basically saying you're not capable of doing? How could you ever resort to that while coughing in my face at the same time?
Excuse me, you heard me?
I mean, am I right? Is that what's happening here? Are you waving the white flag that you can't do anything to this woman? You can't make a dent in her or what?
No, I'm not waving the white flag, T-Man. All I'm saying is, because, yes, she want me. Trust the plus. I ain't touched her. I have not busted up. But all I'm saying
You're afraid to, it sounds like. You're afraid to because she's gone through so many guys that have been just left with deer in the headlights looks, and you're afraid to even touch this girl, so you're taking yourself out of the mix.
No, that is not the case. The case is that I haven't ran across a woman like this in a long time, and trust the plus, I am not intimidated by her, not one bit.
I think you are. I think this woman has consistently told every guy she's been with that she can't feel a damn thing, and the Ham Sandwich Man's mind cannot accept, after having sex with a woman, to hear those kind of words, and so he's handing it off to a guy in the audience that's some big stout guy that's going to have no choice but to finally make her have an impactful sexual moment. That's what's happening here. Ham Sammich, at the same time, while soliciting this supposed guy to come stepping up to the plate, is surrendering as a subpar, a love, a maker.
No, he's made it clear he's not lacking in that department. I mean, he's made plenty of references to his situation.
Then why would he be doing what he's doing right now? If he had confidence if he had confidence in his overall sexual skills.
Cause see, man, look, check this out. I don't play video games. I don't do much. I don't watch TV. But when it comes down to sex is a game, and I would like to have fun, and I would like to turn somebody else on to some fun. I believe that she got about some H-sized breasts, big old booty, a dark brown bone, and she's ready.
Was that H-size?
That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm throwing out there.
Exactly my point. For a man who has steered clear of the video game world, which is almost an impossibility in and of itself in this day and age, he has no interest in video games, be it Xbox, be it Sony PlayStation, be it whatever game console is out there. He wants none of them.
Nothing. Don't watch TV. None of that.
He doesn't watch South Park. He doesn't watch 24.
Steve Wilkos.
He doesn't watch I Love Money.
I'm so hooked on that show. I love it. Absolutely.
You got to be kidding.
Better than
Really?
Maury?
He doesn't watch, what's that show, G's to Gentlemen?
G's to Gents.
He doesn't watch
Yeah.
G's to Gents.
I Love Money.
I
He doesn't watch
love
I Love Money?
He doesn't watch I Love Money. He doesn't watch any of these shows that everyone's watching. The one thing he does is he loves to hit the streets and spread the love, to put it mildly.
Yeah.
All right? So why? That's exactly what my question is. So why, with a man whose sole focus is to be out there, bust down to the bust down, as a great man once said, Hammy, why would you be handing over the reins to taking care of this supposed unsatisfiable woman to somebody else?
Well, this is what he does. I mean, if he doesn't have this, what does he have?
Exactly. My question. Why are you doing this, Hammy?
Because, man, it's Friday the 13th, and I need to put... Oh, here you go. It just clicked into my mind why I'm doing this, man.
Now we got the answer.
Just so quick, it clicked into my mind. Let me tell you why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to let a man know hey, when you're dealing with me, partner, listen, this is what I'm going to bring you, because I'm dying for you to turn me on in the same fashion.
Oh.
You feel me?
Aha. So... But while you're saying, and that's so gracious, that you want to see this woman in complete ecstasy, you can't help but at the same time be saying that I can't provide that for you, honey bunches of oats. That's what you're telling this woman, and I want you to acknowledge that that's what's going on here. Now, if you'll say, hey, T-Man, I'm aware that I'm saying that, and I'm a big enough guy to admit when I just can't, when I'm a little bit out of my league here. If you're saying that, I'm a little bit out of my league, and I have no problem with stepping up and being able to admit that with a certain female. And this one is like the monster of all females that can't be just taken lightly. And I surrender, and I'm going to hand it over to someone else, and that's cool with me. Just be able to say that, because I want to make sure that's what you're saying.
Man, when it comes down to busting it down, there's no surrender in my body.
Well, then why are you doing what you're doing?
Yeah, I don't get it either. Is she looking for a guy with a big body or a big situation?
What do you think he's talking about?
Well, but he says he's kind of a skinny dude.
She's looking for a man that got the whole bone. I am the ham man with the bone. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have the whole bone?
On the
He doesn't have the whole bone.
She's just looking for a bigger
He's
bone.
half a wishbone.
A bigger wishbone.
I see, yes.
And
Wow.
as the man
And that's tough for a normal man to admit, but you've never been a normal man, and now we know where we're at. And good luck finding him, because I got to have a Diva Day moment here right now. Maybe later, if you want to deal with this later on in the show, that's when our big bone listeners wake up.
Wow.
All right?
The big bone.
Because big bone listeners sleep in. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, that's true, dude.
All right? And I gotta hit the phone lines for Diva a day.
Bust them down.
All right? I got either Beyonce or Britney Spears tickets to give away. Now, if the Ham Sammich man had that option, which you don't, if the Ham Sammich man had a choice between a free Beyonce concert or a free Britney Spears concert, which direction does the Ham Sammich man go, and why?
Okay.
Man.
Tough one, huh?
You know which direction I got to go to, man.
Well, I got to just also make clear that Britney's concert is at the Tacoma Dome, which is more, I guess both areas are your stomping ground. Tacoma Dome for Britney and Key Arena for Beyonce, if that makes a difference in your mind.
Well, I would like to go to both of them, but, I really don't go to concerts, you know what I'm saying, either that much. But
I know, you don't do anything but the bust downs.
Right. But
and now you're handing those over to other people.
Right.
Can't do bust downs anymore, so
I don't hand them over that much, but this particular one.
This particular one is the impossible dream.
I was really confident when I left her house, T-Man, I was confident.
She's just the impossible dream woman that you don't even want to dabble with. I get it. Okay, so Beyonce or Britney?
I have to go with Britney.
With Britney, wow. If Ham Sammich, man,
bet everything.
Who you
me
thought
too.
of might had more connection with Beyonce, because Britney's kind of like a little bubblegum for Hammy, I would have thought.
Mm-hmm.
Not that Beyonce can't have a little tad bit of,
right,
blowing bubbles herself here and there.
I wouldn't call her some hardcore underground indie music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, that surprised me too, but I'm not blowing out of my seat here. Don't get me wrong. Okay.
I think he thinks there's a chance he can go home with Britney. Maybe. There's always a chance.
I don't think you guys just understand the draw that Britney is right now. Far and wide, come one, come all.
Right.
Everyone wants to be there to see Britney on stage, because you don't know. You kind of anticipate Beyonce will be around forever.
Right.
You never know with Britney.
True.
You never know if she's going to be in a padded room this time next week.
Right.
It's the farewell tour, and Britney doesn't know it yet.
Mm-hmm. This could be the farewell tour that Britney's the last to know about,
Right,
yes.
right.
Okay. That makes more sense now.
So when we get back, 421-9393, it's a diva a day. Terry, I thought you loved to sing it every time. Oh, jeez.
That makes one of us that likes to hear it.
It's a half-hour to everybody at this point, Terry, so don't even bother.
Overall.
When we get back,
Yes.
it's a diva day.
Diva day.
60% effort at best. When we get back,
Yes.
the diva day.
Diva day. Diva day.
Oh, man, now you're talking. Oh, jeez, what did I start here?
Diva day. Yeah.
There's no need to touch that dial.
That song is like the best song to listen to on repeat.
To the left, walked on the right. Come on, holla back, tell your girls good night. The way you rockin' that up in this club, I swear it's gonna make them fall in love.
Summer Jam artists. The Dream.
Oh, he's doing good.
Ludacris, who's been there before. The Dream, and Soulja Boy haven't even been to the area,
I know.
to my knowledge. I know Soulja Boy's never even really been to the Northwest in any capacity.
Mm-hmm.
For any reason. Not even to go on like an Alaskan cruise or anything like that.
Which I'd like to do eventually. That looks really cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of those cruises. Gorgeous.
You'd think Soulja Boy would feel the same way.
You would think.
But he's never even been to the region. So, the guy is only, 19 years old, 18, if that. So that makes some more sense. But still, it's nice to hear the lineup that this Summer Jam has, and to hear that $9.33 tickets are a way to make sure you're there when, concert tickets still are the last little entity in this world to be chopped down as far as prices. Baseball tickets, they're not cutting prices on these things. Concert tickets, there's a concert I wanted to go to this summer. You know how much I paid for the seats? $170 a ticket.
Oh, my God.
You'd think I would have bought that from a scalper, right? No, Ticketmaster.
Wow.
Same thing.
$170 a ticket.
Jeez.
So in a world where concert tickets are not being scalped, or at least chopped down as far as the prices are concerned, to reflect the unemployment level and to reflect how bad things are economically, it's nice to know that this concert does. $9.33 tickets go on sale tomorrow morning. And I'm reading texts from people that are hoping to, get free tickets, and they're trying to do the drunk dialing through text messaging, and I don't think that really works. But I will read one text that I think captures the essence of today.
Okay.
All right, this one came in at 8:12 and 54 seconds. I think this one captures truly what today stands for. All right, here it goes. At 8:12 and 54 seconds, somebody writes, 81 degrees and golden sunshine. Not a cloud in the sky. It's Friday and payday. It would be the perfect day of my life if I wasn't married to an effing bunt.
Wow.
That's too bad.
That's not nice.
You know, I was reading the text, I was reading along, and I didn't see that coming necessarily, and all of a sudden it just hit me at the end of the text, and I actually got a little chuckle out of that, yeah.
I can't tell if I feel sorry for people that are married to bunts or not. I mean, you picked her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you know she was a bunt or
You
no?
knew about the bunt status, or at least the bunt potential, when you were walking down that aisle. Nobody's feeling sorry for you. All right? Now, I'd like to get back to some of these. Yes.
They always say people change as soon as, they...
The signs are there. Yes, people change. I always say, whatever bothers you about someone you're with, if you're in a relationship right now, you got a boyfriend, you got a girlfriend, and there are some things that bother you, okay? I've said this many times. I'm going to say it again. Don't think that getting engaged or getting married is going to make that better. Oh, well, that'll change. They're not going to be as jealous or whatever bothers you. They're not going to be that annoying because they'll be more secure in our marriage, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be more content once we get engaged and everything will smooth out. No. Take those things that bother you, multiply them by 10.
Wow.
Then figure out whether you can live with that before you decide whether you want to marry this person.
I'm going to love washing the racial stripes out of his underwear.
Oh, God.
If it's a hygiene problem, multiply it by 10. If it's a jealousy problem, multiply it by 10. I mean, a lot of people out there think, well, he won't be as jealous once we get married because I'll be married to him and he'll realize that he has the peace of mind knowing I'm his wife and blah, blah. No. Multiply it by 10.
It'll just get worse.
Possessive, multiply it by 10 once you get married. Marriage does not take the things that bother you and make them better. Not to say you can't live with them being worse, because there are no perfect people in this world. So if something bothers you about your significant other, decide whether you can live with it times 10. And then, and only then, should you decide to make a life with that person.
Okay.
All right?
I sort of like the Dutch ovens now, but I really like it when we get married.
Multiply it by 10.
Farts under the cover smells bad? Multiply it by 10.
Oh, I don't want to smell that. Multiply it by 10.
God, that is just great.
Now, where is my... Oh, here it is. Okay, yes.
And now, the man who tries not to spread any STDs.
Yeah, this ain't right.
No, that ain't right.
I forgot how wrong this is.
Slept with every nook and cranny he could find. Jeez, he'll close his eyes and poke anything with a hole. He's the man of all ladies' men. Ham Sammich, man.
That is just painful. They wonder why things the way they are right now.
Ham Sammich guy, by the way?
Hammy? Yeah.
Whoa, now.
He's trying not to have it break his flow, but I can tell.
Damn.
Hammy.
Whoa, what's that, that big dog?
It's been a few weeks since we've heard from you. Everything okay? Everything copacetic? What's the situation in the ham sandwich world?
Well, it's slow motion with some slow added to it. But besides that, I'm still out here 5150. But as far as today being, they got so much sunshine out there. I need all the single women to make their way to 28th and Lane and give me a kiss this morning.
Well,
that's all.
Wow, a kiss.
Quite the Batman signal in the sky.
I guess so.
That is quite the equivalent of that. When the ham sandwich man tells you to be at 28th and Lane, you best put on your best bunt powder and head out right now.
Yeah, your best
bunt powder.
Because Ham Sammich has made the official calling this morning. He is the essence of great weather like today.
Yep.
He gets out there in his cleanest drawers, and he makes the day work like no man I know.
Well, I know on top I'm going to see a lot of women with their little shorts on today. I know I'm going to see a lot of women.
And what are you going to say to them? Let's say you see a woman that is everything, or it doesn't really even have to be that, everything that the ham sandwich man likes to see. What is your latest mouthpiece little angle that you're throwing in their direction?
My fishing line?
Yeah, let's say Terry is the woman. She's walking by.
Oh, yeah.
And she's kind of intrigued by you. And you say, as she's walking to the bus stop, you say what?
I like them old.
As Terry was at the bus stop.
No, pretend like, no, Terry's not Terry. Terry's just your random tank top wearing, little short wearing, breezy walking by, and you are, I'm just trying to figure out where you're at in May 2009. What are you saying to her?
First first of all, I'm going to act like there's a distraction or something going on, and I'm going to be like, damn, little mama, where you from? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask what she's from.
All right, well, Terry's going to respond. Terry's ready to respond. Go ahead. Let's take it from there. Go ahead. Yeah, where are you from?
Oh, just down south.
Just down south.
You from down south?
Yeah, I live down south.
Damn.
Tacoma.
How long you been out there?
Oh, I'm just coming up here for work.
She said Tacoma. That's her south.
That's my south.
Yeah, he's like
you in
Louisiana.
T-Town in the B-Town?
I am.
Okay, what you getting into today?
Well, I'm just getting ready to go to work, and that's about it. And then once I get off work, I don't know yet. It's Friday.
Well, what's up? Can I have your number and holler at you later on?
Well, no.
No? Why is that? What, you got a man or something?
Well, I really don't know you. I don't just give my number out to strangers.
Well, that's why I'm meeting you right now. so we get all of this out the way, you know what I'm saying? So we can be better acquaintances. What about that? I'm a nice person. I'm single, you know what I'm saying? I'm very handsome, and I like what I see. As a matter of fact, I'm jockeying because you're off the chain this morning. You heard me?
Well, I appreciate all the compliments, but no, I don't think I'm feeling giving you my number.
Especially the compliments he laid on himself. He tells you while he's standing right in front of you how handsome he is. I love that angle.
He's 32 in the waist, handsome in the face. How
yes.
can you not take that?
Hammy, I'm not feeling the reception being so warm right now. What do you do in times of crisis like this? What, artillery, what hefty bits of artillery do you pull out when things are getting a little sketchy as they are right here? I want to...
Well, T-Man, because things get so sketchy all the time.
She's walking away from you. How do you reel her back in? She's walking.
Nice to meet you, sir. I gotta go. Gotta run. Okay, I'll talk to you later or some other day.
See, now, that's what I'm not looking for. That don't fly. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you do in that situation? What do you mean that doesn't fly? Is that when you, jump her and throw her in an alley or what?
In an alley.
What is that? I'm trying to figure out what that doesn't fly means.
Well, T-Man, when it doesn't fly, the most thing that men do, and this is what men do.
Should Terry start running?
Yes.
Well, now, she ain't going to start running, but the most men do after that person has walked off, the average men are calling them a bitch underneath their breath because they was acting kind of.
Well, maybe it's not time for you to throw in the towel so quick. Maybe it's not time for you to give up. She's just kind of walking away a little bit, and the game ain't over yet.
Enjoy your day.
Well, she's still talking to you. Listen. She's waving.
Hey, enjoy the sunshine.
I ran distance and track.
Yes.
And I'm a super duper fast walker.
I love super dupers.
Now, if she's very attractive and I'm on her, I'm going to give her a little bit more hang time till she in the deal.
Well, she is super attractive, and she's saying goodbye to you, but she's still talking to you. There's still dialogue. So
have a great day. Hope you find what you're looking for, man. Take it easy.
I can hurry up and run back up to her and ask her, hey, do you cook? Do you know how to cook? You know what I'm saying? Are you good in cooking? Do you know?
Well, I've been told that I can throw down a little bit in the kitchen. I'm good, I think.
So you super good at frying chicken, then, little mama, huh?
Well, like I said, I've been told that I'm decent enough. Yeah.
Frying up your chicken ass.
So do you use more?
Are you trying to be Hammy or what?
Do you use more Johnny's or do you use more black pepper on your season? I'm just trying to stretch out the conversation.
Yeah, you're making small talk.
To make it kind of funny to you, man.
Yes, I see what you're doing. You're getting her under your ham sandwich trance with a little cooking talk.
Yeah,
every woman wants to be Rachel Ray. Go ahead. He asked you a question.
You know that's funny because I actually I'm a Johnny's girl.
Wow. And would you like a Hummer, sir?
Terry knows where to put the flour.
Right on the wet spot. Okay.
Wow.
End the suspense.
Well, little Molly, because I know you're on your way and you're in a rush. Well, look, check this out. I got a lot of homeboys, you know what I'm saying, and they got a lot of friends, and they all gentlemen. And I'm just saying, I would just believe that it don't hurt you. I would like to leave you my number, even though you might not call me, but it's just the principle of you having my number, and you might call me.
Well,
you know, that's all I'm asking for. Is that too much to ask for? That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate. I appreciate and I understand where you're going and all that, but I gotta be honest with you, man. I'd throw it away. You could go ahead and give it to me, but I'm just gonna throw it away.
She'll take the number, but she'll throw it in the next receptacle that she could find.
I'm just trying to be honest with
Hammy,
you, man.
how do you deal with this code red crisis situation on the streets of Seattle that you're dealing with right now? This is a tough nut to crack. You talk cooking. You gave her your number, and she is throwing your number away. How do you respond to this?
Bitch.
I think that says it all.
Effing bitch is all he's got left.